Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 8. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Lady T. I love to do reviews on reality shows and scripted shows. If you're returning and you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So, you guys, I was highly annoyed with this episode. The fact that people are trying to tell other grown people how they should feel, how they should respond. It was so annoying. Now, a lot of people, other reviews I've been watching, have been trying to compare what Candace did last year with giving Ashley information about Michael to what Ashley did to Wendy giving her information this about this rumor that's going on. And this is why I say no, those are two different things. We can agree to disagree. Let's just be respectable about it. Last year, Candace got a text message and I believe a photo from a friend that was basically Michael out here wilding. He's saying he got a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and he's trying to take these two ladies back to a hotel. Since Candace and Ashley, they weren't on the best of terms, she went to Giselle because Giselle and Ashley, they could. Hey girl, I just got this text message. I don't know how to go to, I don't know how about going to Ashley because we're not cool like that. After dinner, pulled Ashley to the side. Hey, I got this message from my homegirl. She said all these things about Michael. Here's some pictures. I just thought you should know. That's what Candace did. She didn't meet up, go around, talk about it for several weeks, and then have somebody else take it to Ashley. No, she did that within a span of 4-5 hours. Now, with this rumor with Eddie, Giselle popped off with the rumor first. Now, me, I don't be going to the blogs because I like to separate what's going on in real time and what's going on in the show. I don't want to know what's going on in the blogs and then later have to hear about it on the show. I like to be surprised. But sometimes you on Instagram, you scrolling through and things pop up. But Giselle, Robin, and Ashley have talked about this several times. Oh, you heard about that rumor about Eddie cheating? But I don't think it's true. If you don't think it's true, why you keep on bringing it up? If the rumor is not true, why do you still have it in your mouth? You trying to give this doggone it this more flames. You went with talking about it with Ashley. I forgot that you were talking about it with Robin. You and Robin had a whole conversation about Eddie cheating, and is this why Wendy has changed? Got plastic surgery and mommy makeover, and her attitude's changed. I was like, what is it? Did this rumor that you don't think is true, but at the same time you think Wendy got all this work done? And then some people were saying now you would think at this point Giselle would stop just all these rumors that she's hearing because last season you talked about this rumor and well, I guess that ain't had nothing to do with Candace getting attacked because Candace got attacked because Monique was all in her feelings about what was going on at home and she took it out on Candace. She said those words herself. That's just not me saying that. But yeah, you guys was going all over for weeks talking about this, and at one time, Giselle never went to Wendy and pulled her as aside as, "Hey, you my sorority sister. I think you should know this." No, y'all spent several weeks talking about this, and then when it finally came to Wendy and Ash, she was like, "Yeah, we heard these rumors," and then Wendy just a few like what an hour or so ago, y'all was talking about her not having substance and her changing and all that stuff. Put two and two together. It's like, okay, that's what y'all doing. And that's when she doggone read Giselle for fifth. But anyways, the fact that Robin understands why Wendy is so mad is comical. She's talking about if it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't. Who cares? Ma'am, wouldn't you the same person that went roll up on Monique because she liked the post? that her cousin had did? Was you the same person that rolled up on Ashley's restaurant because she was saying some things about you in season one? That was you, wasn't it? So you can express how you feeling about rumors and people talking about you, but Wendy can't do that? Okay. Now she talking about something. Are we mad at Ashley or not? Are you asking Giselle whether you can be mad at Ashley? So you just can't be happy or mad without going through Giselle. Is that what you're saying? Anyway. But Candace was like, okay, it appears that Eddie is her trigger word. Just like Jamal is Giselle's trigger word. You've been mad at this lady since last season when she said Jamal lives in your phone. Robin's trigger word is Juan, and whether they're gonna get married or not. But Robin has her nerve, gall, and audacity sitting there talking about some Wendy should have approached the situation differently. They get me with the picking and choosing how people should act. She should have just thanked Ashley for bringing her the information. Wait a minute, she said, I wrote, she should have been like, thank you, Ashley, for bringing me this situation. You didn't, wait a minute, you didn't say that Ashley told you that, okay. That's what I said. She should have just thanked Ashley for bringing that information. To which I was like, you didn't thank Ashley when she told you your relationship with Juan was unhealthy in season one because it was. Y'all was divorced, still living basically as husband and wife, but he was able to do what he wanted to do, then come home and do what he wanted to do. And Ashley said that was unhealthy. And for some reason, I really agree with Ashley, but I think that is true. Candace out here promoting her song, y'all. She was like, y'all listen to my new song? Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm going to need some ladies for my music video. So Robin, since she was in a video with Diddy 20 years ago, she thinks that she is qualified to be in Candace's video. Like, I don't remember the whole video, but it seemed like they had to zoom in on you. So y'all don't think you was one of the girls that was up front next to Diddy. You seemed like you was one that was like in the back, bopping to the music. That's where I think he was at, Robin. So the ladies go to play tennis. Giselle's like, well, Candace, I thought you grew up in a country club, going to the country club. Yeah, just because she grew up going to the country club did not mean she was playing tennis. She could have been there, you know, elsewhere. I don't know what goes on in the country club. She could have been there getting, having lunch with her friends. That does not necessarily mean that she was there to play tennis. So And Karen Sheetman came, but she has become the ambassador to Surrey County. And, she's thanking, the 12 people that showed up. That included, Wendy and Mia. And as she's giving her a speech, she's saying how LaDame is going to be, venturing with candles. Now, I'm with Wendy. Now, you knew Wendy was starting a candle line, but never once did you say, girl, I'm starting a candle line too. I mean, there's enough candle lines to go out there for anybody. Y'all may have different scents, and Wendy may come up with some other kind of fragrances going on. I don't know, but she's like, well, the producers asked her, why didn't you tell Wendy that you were starting a candle line? Well, Wendy came over to talk about her business, not to talk about mine. And our businesses are totally different. Mine has 3 wicks, because it's spread out more over the house. Hers only has 1 wick. I'm like, really, Karen? Really? Okay. Robin says she not inviting Wendy to her wedding or her bridal shower. Like, first of all, you and Wine said that y'all haven't even set a date because y'all trying to wait till after the panini. Like, the way things are going, it's gonna be a good little minute boo boo. And I don't like to jump into what's gonna be happening later on, but it seems like Wine is over you and everything else. That could just be editing, but yeah, okay. But even Candace, like, you are mad at Wendy on the behalf of Giselle. And I think that is partially it. However Giselle feels, Robin is gonna go on the way feeling. Just like earlier when she said, are we mad at Ashley? You can't have your own feelings. But anyways, on the way back from Surrey, Mia tells Karen and Wendy that Giselle called Wendy a weak beat. Wendy's like, she said that? And she's like, something along the lines. Now, when it comes to you, Wendy, and I'm singling you out right now, I'm gonna need verbatim what you said. I don't want no along the lines because you tend to lie a lot, and when you lie a lot, you never know when a liar is telling the truth. So I would like verbatim what she said, not know along the lines of or none of that. But they rolled that beautiful bean footage, and it don't look like Giselle said that. Y'all know Bravo likes to catch people in lies, and like that's like Wendy been lying all this time anyway, so let's catch her in yet another lie. So all the ladies together, they out at dinner. Robin gets a call from Juan. She's like, "Oh, hi, non-existent partners," because we're non-existent partners, and he's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" You know what? Click. I'm like, this man didn't even say why he called, what he wanted, and none of that. I don't even. They probably like cut it down because he was like, "What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Non-existent partner." She was just trying to be funny, trying to be cute. I remember at one point earlier, I forgot to mention this. Giselle said she want to have a conversation with Wendy, but she not gonna talk to her braids. I was like, "You still mad at Karen for something she said well over a year ago about Jamal not being in your phone? You still mad and not really talking to her?" Wendy is still fuming from like 14, 15 hours ago when she found out that she was over, fueling the flames on this rumor. She not trying to talk to you right now because if she does, she's going to dig more and more into you. Now, I'm going to say this. Wendy had me up until she's like, "You brought this man around your kids. That's their daddy." And then when she said that Eddie looked like Idris Elba, I was like, "This is when you was going too far." But anyways, where am I at? Okay. Wendy apologized for Robin because she got hit in the crossfire. Now she basically like, "Look here, girl. I was shooting them doggone daggers at Giselle. You decided to jump in the way to defend Giselle, and while you was drunk, I hit the target on you. I apologize. That was my bad." But now Robin feels that Wendy was fake because you was the one screaming the loudest at my engagement party, and now you talking about my my partnership is non-existent. Well, Wendy's like, "Well, I feel that you treated me um like a fake friend, you know. I thought you." Oh no, okay. When he tells her the way you treated me in this past week, I feel like you was fake. Fake. The friends I hang out with, they don't do that. In her confession, when he says, "How do you think we feel when Giselle comes for all our relationships and our families, and you defend her? How you feel about that, boo boo?" And Wendy lets her know, "You know how hard motherhood is, and I thought you would be the one clapping the loudest for me or the hardest for me that I did something for myself." She's like, "It's just that I feel you change your behavior and your personality." I'm like, people change. Wendy is feeling herself because she got the body that she used to have probably before she had kids. I don't know what she looked like before she had a little girl, but she was probably, younger, skinnier, had kids, picked up a little weight, got a little mom body, wasn't really feeling the best about herself, so she wasn't wearing the clothes that she would like to wear. And plus, she was doing being a professor and being a political commentator. Now, she's not doing those things as much, and she is on vacation and they are filming. So she's like, "I got this new body. I'm going to be bringing out all the new clothes that I can wear now that looks good on me." And I'm not mad at Wendy about that. I tell you what, I'm gonna start exercising. I'm gonna get this doggone stomach together. I am. I done already stopped 2 years clean of drinking sodas. Can't really eat sweets like that, but that's not really by choice. That's not me, giving it up. That's just my body saying you're not finna do that all the time. Like the most sweets I can eat is drink is like some hot chocolate, like maybe a few times a week. So I don't be eating sweets like that. It's just that I just don't be exercising, and that's my fault. But yeah, like I get my body together. Oh yes, I'm not gonna be wearing nothing plunging where my my boobage just showing. But I'm gonna be wearing me some cute outfits, and you're gonna be seeing this body. Mia decides to jump in. Let's talk about the real issue. The real issue is Miss Giselle. And Giselle's like, "What are you talking about?" And when it's like, "Well, she said you called me a weak bitch," she's like, "I didn't say that." Well, that's how I interpreted it. I've been like, Wendy, what? And Kendall's like, yeah, Giselle didn't say that. I was sitting right there. She said none of those things. It's like, Wendy, you a lie when the truth would do. You talking about some, that's how I interpreted it. Really? I don't need you to interpret things for me. I need you to tell me verbatim. Because now every time Mia says something, I'm just going to right off the bat assume that she lying. You started off saying you was a stripper, then you tried to turn into like, oh, we weren't strippers. But then at the first episode when we met you, my clients didn't want me to take off my clothes. That lets me know that some of the girls there did take off their clothes. It's just that your clients didn't want you to. But then later on, you want to say you wasn't a stripper, that it was not a strip club, even though the ladies took off their clothes for money, whether it was a gown or whether it was a thong or a G-string. But that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on. So when my beautiful face puts a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. And tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.